This is Friday Night Live. I am Michael Flavius, New Jersey House of Hope. Hope lives here. You can watch us live 24/7 on the Roku channel, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Facebook, the App Store, the Google Store, and the web. We want to welcome our viewers in the US and all over the world. We want to also welcome our presenters, Pastor Leon Beckles and Evangelist Bradley Nooks. We have a well laid out program for you tonight. We had some connectivity problems last week with our remote presenters, but our engineers have fixed this, so we are tuned up this evening. Last week we interviewed a COVID-19 recovered individual. We interviewed a principal, an evangelist, and a pastor. Tonight we're going to interview a young man, very young man. I know he is eager, he is waiting. Evangelist Bradley Nooks also going to interview a college student. And at the end, Pastor Beckles will take us to the wood. Let me give you some statistics just before we start our interviews. We live in a world in trouble. Just today, as of 5 p.m., we saw 3.3 million people affected by COVID-19 and 237,000 deaths. New cases today alone, 61,000, and new deaths today over 8,000. In the U.S., we have over 1 million cases with over 63,000 deaths. New cases in the U.S. today over 22,000 and deaths over 3,800. In New York, we have 304,000 cases and 18,000 deaths. In New Jersey, 118,000 cases and over 7,000 deaths. Pastor Beckles in Guyana, we have 82 cases and 9 deaths. In St. Lucia, 17 cases and 0 deaths. Ellen Nooks in North Carolina, where you're from, we have 10,000 deaths and 378 deaths and 10,000 cases. What can you do to keep safe? Number 1, wash your hands as often as possible. Number 2, if you have to cough, even though you are alone, cough in your elbow. Number 3, no touching of your face. Number 4, keep the social distance, 6 feet. If you are in public, you have to wear a mask or a covering. And if you are sick, stay home. You see, the virus is no respecter of persons. It attacks all races, all gender, all nationalities, and all ages. Tonight we have the pleasure of interviewing a very young man. We have Jacob Case and his mother Paula Johnson Case on tonight. We want to welcome Jacob tonight. You know, Jacob has been keeping himself busy throughout this pandemic. He has a live stream on Facebook, Cooking with Jacob. Jacob, tonight I have a few questions for you. Are you ready?
Yes,
Jacob is right there. Jacob, tell us about yourself.
My name is Jacob. I'm 9 years old. I really like to read and draw, and I spend a lot of time with my family.
Oh, good to hear. Tell me, what is the hardest thing about staying home during social distancing?
The hardest thing about staying home and social distancing is not having a little sibling to play with, or not having another child to play with.
Yes. Tell us what you have been doing to make your days go faster.
I have been reading, writing, and drawing, and spending lots of time with my family, and watching science videos.
Videos, okay, good, good, good. What else do you enjoy doing?
I also enjoy cooking.
Oh, cooking. Man, I wish I could cook at your age. Um, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is oxtail served with white rice.
Wow, oxtail. Wow. Um, what is your favorite food to cook?
My favorite food to cook is fried chicken.
Fried
kind of
chicken.
fried.
Wow. Is it jerk chicken or fried?
Um,
Fried.
just fried chicken.
All right, all right, all right. So what motivates you to cook, Jacob?
What motivates well, what motivates me to cook is I like to eat. I just really like to eat.
Yeah, I could barely hear you. Can you talk a little louder?
I like to eat.
Oh, you love, okay, you love eating. Okay, okay. Um, so, Paula, why did you start cooking with Jacob?
Well, we started cooking because of social distancing. School was initially closed for 2 weeks, and I knew that with him not having a sibling or another child at home to play with, he would be tempted to spend a lot of time on his gadgets. And so I wanted to give him a fun balance. And, we've always cooked. And so I decided, let's start documenting this and start posting. And that's what we did. The goal was to do it for 2 weeks. But as you can see, we've been in quarantine now for over 2 weeks. So we decided to keep it going.
Yes, Paula, I saw you all had, I watched you all, I think, 2 weeks ago. I've been trying to get some red snapper all around and I couldn't get it. I saw you all guys, cooking red snapper a couple of weeks ago. I said, wow, where did they get this red snapper from?
Well, we went out shopping when we found out that we were going to be quarantined, and so thank God we have a deep freezer where we're able to keep a good supply of food, including fruits and vegetables that we put in the freezer. So I think we were proactive with our planning. Occasionally we'll run out to get some additional ingredients, but I would say for the most part, we did stack up.
Good, great, great. So back to you, Jacob. Jacob, you have a cooking demonstration for us tonight. Tell us about it.
So we're going to be making s'mores,
Okay.
but with a twist to it.
Okay, so I'll grab it. I'm sorry. Give us a second. Sure. Let me talk about
So
Louder.
we're gonna be making s'mores.
So tell him.
So we're gonna use marshmallows, graham crackers, and chocolate. Um, First you want to make a little hole. You want to make a hole in the marshmallow so you can stick the chocolate in there. And then put the chocolate in between it. You get a stick that you use to put over like campfires to roast marshmallows. And then you can just put it over.
Stand to the side.
You can just put it over your stove. Just let it warm.
Here's a knife. Put it on the cracker now.
And then we're gonna put it on the graham crackers,
Come back here.
between the graham crackers.
Okay, so let me help him here. So essentially, what we're doing is we're demonstrating to the children and to parents some fun activities that they can do indoors. Because oftentimes when s'mores are made, it's done outside and over the fire pit, or if you have a fireplace at home. And what we're demonstrating is how easy you can have fun at home. So if parents are having a movie night or with the children, or if they're camping out at home, these are some simple things that they can do. So go ahead, Jacob. Go ahead and eat your s'mores.
That thing look good over there. So, Jacob, good cooking. I have some questions from our viewers tonight for you. Are you ready to answer it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What are some skills you have gained from cooking?
Skills I have gained from cooking is learning measurements more easier, learning how to use a knife and all the different seasonings and how to season meat.
Okay, all right, good. What advice do you have for children about cooking, Jacob?
Can you please repeat that?
What advice do you have for children about cooking?
My advice for children when cooking is not to be afraid to use the knife and to have fun with what you're cooking and try cooking anything you want. Try making a different kind of food that nobody has ever made, or try making something simple.
Okay, Paul, I don't know if you or Jacob wants to answer this, but what platforms are your videos posted on?
The platforms that we post on so far is just Facebook and coming soon Instagram.
All right. I'm going to do something for
And
you, Jacob, tonight. Tonight, I'm going to have you on the archives on New Jersey House of Hope. So you'll be on the App Store, the Google Store, the web, anywhere our viewers go, your archives about your cooking will be there. How about that?
Yeah, I'd like that.
All
Sounds great.
right. Paula, one viewer asks,
I'm sorry.
why doesn't
I
Jacob wear
want.
gloves when he's cooking?
Oh, okay. So before I answer that question, I just wanted to give his Instagram handle. That page was created today, and that's Cooking with Jacob 9. And his Facebook page is Cooking with Jacob. Now, to answer your question, why doesn't Jacob wear gloves when he's cooking? Well, when you're home cooking, you don't wear gloves. If you're cooking commercially, that's where you see folks wearing gloves. And I want him to get accustomed to the feel or to the texture of food. He did wear gloves, I think, when he was handling the oxtail. So when it's meat, we'll try to have him wear gloves. But there's no need to wear gloves when you're home cooking. We don't.
All right. So how about making the video shorter?
Well, Well, some videos can be a little shorter. Our show is, or his videos are based on the process of doing things. I know we live in a microwave society where everything has to be quickly done, and some viewers might not want to, spend that time to watch some of his videos that are a little lengthy. But again, he's a child, and we're demonstrating to children. Um, what the process entails. I think yesterday one of the viewers talked about not knowing how to scale a fish until she watched his video where he was cooking the red snapper. So we will try to shorten them to an extent, but again, it's all about the process, not just the product. And so they will vary in length.
So, Paula, last question I have, so children who are at home for the past 5, 6, 7 weeks, they don't have to be bored. They can do something at home, something productive.
Definitely. And like he just demonstrated to you, we use three simple ingredients. Anything, that parents could use at home, and it can be very, very simple. It could be making a smoothie or just making a salad. Oftentimes it's because of parents' fears of children cutting themselves or burning themselves, but that comes with the territory of being in the kitchen. And so I tell him all the time, I want you to have chef's hands, like sometimes when I hold a hot spoon or the hot pot, he's asking me if I'm okay. And so you want children to develop those skills and not to be afraid, and just have fun with it. And so I think what's going to happen after this social distancing is over, and we'll reflect on our experience. We'll see, what fun we had. Sometimes it's not always fun, right, Jacob?
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to get him motivated to want to cook, but once he starts cooking, then he's been having fun. And now he understands, and like I said, the process. Now he realizes that oxtail can be a little lengthy to cook. So sometimes his choice when he makes a request for a dish, he's now thinking about it, strategically. Should I ask for this or that based on the length of time that it will take to prepare?
Yes, okay, thank you. Jacob, thank you for being on tonight. Thank you, Jacob's mom, Paula, for being with
But
us this
before,
evening. We hope to have you all back here soon. We will
I'll,
have all your videos archives in our archives. So invite your friends, your family, your neighbors to go to New Jersey House of Hope on the App Store, the Google Store, the web, the Roku channel. It will be right there. So thank you for being with us this evening.
and one more thing before we go, and we want to thank you for having us. This is our first interview. I just wanted to add to what I stated earlier when we started this program. Some of the things that I've learned from this experience is to now ensure that whatever Jacob starts, he finishes it, and not only with cooking. I think cooking has helped us to be more attuned to that. Oftentimes, with so many distractions in society, when children or even adults, when we start things, we don't finish, we become inconsistent. I also want I want to prepare him now in the present, um, for the future. So there's so many things that we both learned from this experience. And the biggest one is just the process and also that product. Whenever he sees a product, he will have a better appreciation of the process, what went into making that product.
Okay,
So
so
thank you so much for having us.
okay, you're welcome, and we'll see you soon.